Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, I am the Introverted Reader, and today's video, you can see by the title, it's that time again. The Introverted Reader Readathon is happening in September, and I realize it is only the 19th of August, but I figure, you know what, let me give you some time. Let me give you a little bit of time so you can get your TBRs together and stuff. Like, I need to sit and think about my own, if I'm being honest. But this video isn't about my TBR. I'm not going to give you my September TBR just yet. That'll be in a couple weeks, because we've still got about 2-ish weeks of August left, this week and next. So this video is really to just tell you what's happening. If you're new here, let me just explain. I have been doing this readathon for a few years now. I started this channel back in 2017, and I kind of started it up then. But yeah, it's only in the past few years that I decided to the prompts are not the same as they were when we started. We've got different ones now. But anyway, let's hydrate first. So basically, this is a readathon that I've been doing throughout the entirety of the month of September, from the 1st all the way till the end of the month, the 30th. And yeah, so I'll go through all the prompts I'll read them all out, and then we'll go through each one, okay? So the first one, a book you have left unread for too long. Number 2, read a middle grade. Number 3, ask a friend/family member to pick a book for you. Number 4, read a manga / comic / graphic novel. Number 5, read a book in a series you need to finish or you would like to start. Number 6, read a book with LGBTQ plus rep. Number 7, read a book with written by a POC author. And another one that I added on, an 8th prompt, is read a book with disability rep. Now, all of them are pretty self-explanatory, but we'll just go through them anyway. So the first one, a book you've left unread for too long, a TBR vet as such, really. Maybe one that's been on sitting on your shelf for maybe more than like a year, or for something like that. We all know the one. You all know the one. The one book that you look at on your shelf and you think to yourself, I'll get to that. Can't do it this month, but we'll see about the next one. And then it just never happens. But now is the time. Now's the time. Go get it now. Go get that one book now and put it to the side, because you're going to read it in September. Second one, read a middle grade. Self-explanatory. I don't read a whole ton of middle grade, I'm going to be honest with you, but there is quite a lot of middle grade out there that I feel gets overlooked, I think it's important to broaden our horizons, especially when it comes to reading, and just because it's a middle grade doesn't mean that you won't enjoy it, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Number 3, ask a friend/family member, pick one for you. So, if you live with someone, if you live with family or partner or whatever it is, say to them, maybe lift out a couple books. What I've done in the past is I lift out maybe 2 or 3 books that I'm interested in reading, but I can't pick which one. And I would get maybe my sister or that to pick it for me. You could even get your pet. Like I've said this before, if you guys have pets, if you could get your dog or your cat to pick a book for you, that'd be hilarious. So yeah. And then the next one, read a manga, comic, graphic novel. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's like a 5-page comic, it doesn't matter. Again, I don't really read a whole ton of manga, don't read a whole ton of comics, but that is the whole point of this readathon. We're going to broaden our horizons. So whatever that means for you, do it. Read a book in a series you need to finish / start. So if you're reading a series at the moment and you're maybe on book 2 or 3 or however long the series is, just read the next one in that series. Or if it's a series that you've been meaning to get to, that you're all like, right, now's the time, let's just read book one. I realize for a lot of you that might be triggering, because I do follow quite a lot of people on here who have so many series on their shelves, and I'm like, how do you end up with so many? How do you end up with so many? That would send me into a spiral. But listen, now's the time, okay? Even if you DNF the series, at least you gave it a shot. Do you know what I mean? The next one, read a book with LGBTQ plus rep. Does it matter where on the rainbow it is? No. Doesn't matter what type of LGBTQ plus, it doesn't matter. You know, if it's queer, that's the thing, you know. And when it comes to ones like this, like the next 3 prompts that I'm about to go through, the more diverse, honestly, the better. Like really, really challenge yourselves with these, you know. Like with this one, read a book by a POC author. I definitely need to get better at reading books by authors of color, because it's very white bread back here, you know. You know, I mean, listen, I have done in the past, I've done many times, and a lot of my favorites are written by authors of color. So I'm just like, I need to do better. I need to read more books by Black authors. I need to read more books by Asian authors. I need to read more Latina authors. Like, I need to do better, definitely. So yeah, be as diverse as you possibly can. Read a book with disability rep. Does it matter what type of disability rep? No, it doesn't have to be a physical disability. Like your character doesn't have to be in a wheelchair or like using a cane or whatever. It can be whatever, you know. They could be on the autistic spectrum, they could have ADHD, they could whatever, doesn't matter. Again, these 3, be as diverse as you possibly can. You can like, if you have a book that could fit like maybe 2 or 3 of these, that's great. You don't need to read 8 books. Like, that's the thing, you don't have to pick a book for every single prompt. Like if you have a book that is a TBR vet that's also written by an author of color, that's it for those 2 prompts, that's great. If you have a comic book that has disability rep in there, or if you have a middle grade that's, you know, queer in some way, that works too. Like, the whole point of this readathon, my friends, is to we read as diversely as we can and however we want. Like, if you predominantly listen to audiobooks, great. If you use your Kindle or your Kobo or your e-reader or whatever it is, great. If you fully rely on your library to get your books, that's great. It doesn't matter. You know, however, whenever you want, you know, like, again, you don't have to pick out a book for every single prompt. Like, one book could fit 2 or 3. There's no teams or points or anything like that. This readathon is very chill. This readathon is very, very chill. It's really just, I basically created this for everybody to just celebrate our love of reading and to read as openly and diversely as we can. That's the whole point of this. And you can swap out your TBR, you could change your TBR, you can DNF. You know, like if you started reading a book for a particular prompt and you get maybe like halfway through and you're thinking, no, no Mary, no Sharon, no Lisa, this is not it. Then you can easily DNF that book and find something else, you know? Like, even if you just read 1 book in the month of September, if you're participating in this readathon, you only end up reading 1 or 2 books, you've won at life. You've won at life. And really just, let's just be kind to one another. We're going to be kind to one another, and we're going to have fun, and we're going to read what we want, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves. That is the whole point. Because usually for me, you know, working in hospitality, you know, September is the start of the madness. And in amidst all the chaos, the reading is what's keeping me calm. So yeah, that is really the whole point of this readathon. So I will leave all of the prompts listed down below. You can come back to this video if you need to, if you want to refresh your memory. Again, starting from start of September all the way to the end of the month. Let me know if you're gonna participate. Let me know just whatever. What are you reading right now? What are you reading? Do you have any ideas in your head of what your TBR is going to be? I certainly don't. I really don't. But anyway, I'm super looking forward to it. And yeah, just let me know how you're doing. How you doing? Are you okay? Anyway, I will leave all prompts in there down below. Also, all of my socials, my Bluesky, Instagram threads, and my TikTok. Feel free to follow me on any of them if you want. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Ring the wee bell, leave a like so the algorithm knows you like me. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.